travel systems. You have to have proof of vaccination, all right? But right now, it's easy to, just create a fake document of proof of vaccination. So they know that that's not going to work, and they're going to resort to the RFID microchip. All right. I just got an ad, watching YouTube videos, and there's an ad to the vaccine. Said, oh, don't think of it as, a vaccination to COVID. Think of it as a key to the next adventure to your life. So that they're already portraying it like this. This isn't, don't think of it as, you know, giving up your freedoms. Think of it as the key to your next chapter of life, so you can progress. It's like, see how slick this devil is. See how he speaks as a lamb, but it's really draconian laws behind it. It's about total control, totalitarian governments. You know. So verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. All right. I forget the yeah, let's see. Because whenever you go into that 666, the Greek for it is kaisai stigma. All right, and when you go into that word, I forget which one it is, but I think it's a stigma. It's insertion. And also, if you look up barcodes, they have 3 dividers. Let's see, barcode 666. Yeah, each divider is 6, and this is the universal product code. But they're gonna put that. Instead of putting this on every product, they want you to be the product. They want the people to be a product. So they're gonna insert, this same type of technology, but inside of you. Oh, and then we have to go into the word mark, which is charagma, which means a stamp, an imprinted mark. All right, the mark branded upon horses. So, this is what you do. You mark, things like cattle or products or resources. You put a mark on things that you own. So if they're marking you, you're becoming the product, so that you can be the cattle. You're the workhorse that they're branding you with. All right. So when you take this, you're submitting to the beast. So this is the times that we're coming into. You're either going to submit to the beast or you're going to submit to YAHAWASHI. Let's get Revelation 2. And let's get 2 and 10. Yeah, Revelation 2 and 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. If you have to go into prison because you're not complying with, the draconian laws, so what? If you have to be killed because they're labeling you as a domestic terrorist and enemy to the state because you're a super spreader of this virus, and yada yada yada, whatever they might do, don't fear it. All right. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Because we know what's at stake. The kingdom of heaven is at stake. All right. Not Esau's bullshit ass kingdom of totalitarian, where he's trying to be like the Most High. You don't give a damn about operating in that society. Shit, give me liberty or give me death. We recognize Yahweh through his son YAHAWASHI as the ruler of heaven and earth, not Esau Edom, right? Because that's what this mark is going to represent. All right, that's why the scriptures say he's going to, kill anybody that has the mark. All right, they're going to have a place in the lake of fire, which the lake of fire is going to be America. All right, when those nuclear missiles are shot off. All right, the nuclear missiles are prophesied, or nuclear warfare is prophesied in the scriptures. When you read 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter, arrows shall be shot from one end of the earth to the other. You can read Zechariah, what is that? This is the plague. Wait, no. I'll put it there. Eyes shall. Yeah. Here we go. Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Alright, and Jerusalem is the people before is a place. Alright. Jerusalem represents the capital of Israel, which in other words can be substituted with the elect of Israel. Alright, the Lord's chosen of the Israelites. So anybody that fights against the elect, which who are prophesying the downfall of the beast system, right? If you're fighting against this word, this is the plague. This is the plague for you, right? Because the elect aren't going to partake in this plague. Right? We're going to be delivered through by YAHAWASHI and his heavenly angels, all right, which they're coming in the form of those UFOs that that are showing up in the news more often. All right, those are going to beam us up, and you can read about that in 2nd Ezra, the 13th chapter, how he's going to come back on he graved a mountain. That's how big it was. Ezra compared it to a great big mountain that you couldn't see the end of it. And those, and you can read about it in Revelation 1:7. How he cometh with clouds. All right, kind of like the cloud that brought Israel out of the land of Egypt. We're going to be beamed up, just like what's that in Acts, where he said, "Ye men of Galilee, why stare ye up, gazing at this? Same way he went up into the clouds is the same way he's coming back." But anyways, the elect aren't going to take part in this nuclear warfare. These missiles are for the ones that didn't accept this word, all right, and even fought against this word. It says, "Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth." So what other thing can do that to just vaporize you while you're standing on your 2 feet? But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then also, when you read into Daniel, the 2nd chapter, how it talks about the 4 different kingdoms, but really it's 5. All right, the iron mixed with clay, the feet of iron mixed with clay, that's the 5th kingdom, which is the Roman Empire revised, because the iron legs are represent the Roman Empire. But yeah, I'm just gonna read Daniel chapter 2 verse 4 or 40. It says, "And the 4th kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces and subdueth all things, and as iron that breaketh all these shall it break in pieces and bruise." So that's how the Roman Empire operated. And you can also link it up with Daniel, the 7th chapter, when it talks about the 4 different beasts. Not the leopard, but what was the 4th beast? It's a dragon, right? I have it right here. Yeah, you can. I'll just leave this link. You can read it for yourself.